Hello YouTubers, Hammy Technoid here, and what we are looking at here is my Pioneer CT-F1250 that I'm about to perform a repair job on. I need to replace the capstan belt for the second capstan, the dual capstan operation. The first one is run by a direct drive motor, and the second one has a belt going to it from the motor. So I need to get this area here removed, take out the whole transport, and get behind the motor, put in the belt, and reassemble. And I've looked at a forum on I'll put a link below, and you can see the procedure is very helpful. I have a very good idea what to do. I'm going ahead with confidence, and I know that I can get this job done. I've never done this before, replaced the belt on this particular one, so this is a new adventure for me, and hopefully once it's done, it's going to be working great. There's 6 screws that hold on the faceplate, and the faceplate has to be removed so I can gain access to the thing that's holding this on, because this has to be loosened so it can be pulled out with all these other wires and cables that are attached to the transport. And all these little zip ties here, all over, those need to be cut off. This thing needs to be pulled back, and eventually all this is going to be removed and flipped up, and the transport is going to be pulled out, and then I can get to the belt. Now here you can see I have totally got the transport up and out, and this is a procedure, oh my goodness. Yeah, if I had not gone to that website that I'm giving you a link to below, this would have been way beyond anything I would have attempted. But the website was very helpful, and this area here is what I'm concerned with. There is, oh yeah, let me get the camera going here. This belt, that one there, you can see how loose it is. That belt is so loose, it wasn't even turning this belt. My hands are the way here. Let me do this. This belt here, let me get my belt hook. All right, that belt, this belt there, that one, look how flimsy it is. And what I've got to do is, to gain access, I have to take these screws here off and then put it around the motor here. This is the main capstan motor, direct drive, and then this is the second capstan. And you can see this thing is just freewheeling because the belt isn't even touching. You know, so this belt is way beyond its lifespan. It's just loosey-goosey. So I've got to get that off of there, put the new belt on that I got, and we shall be reassembling it. Oh boy, that's going to be just as much fun. And the one thing that I really noticed I had to take care of is down in there is the head connector cables. And man, there are points when if you don't watch what you're doing, you could yank them right off the board. So you got to be really careful about the head wires. Okay? So yeah, next stop, taking off that motor shield there. Well, now here you see I've got the back of the motor taken off, the shield, the guard where the belt was, and the belt has been removed, and that was an ordeal, my goodness. And just to show, this is the new belt, this is the old belt, and look at the difference in the way it is. This is nice and strong and rubbery. This one is limp and wimpy, and no wonder it was causing an issue, because it wasn't even grabbing. It would just sit there. The motor would spin on the drive motor would spin, but there was no transfer of energy through this little belt. Now this one's going to pick up the pace, and we are going to have some operation once I get this all together. Okay, and I'm going to take my good sweet time putting this all back together, because dang, look at that mess. Oh boy. Well, next time you see it, it'll be a little better. It'll be more back together. Well, here we are. I've got everything back together. All the screws are in the places where they came from. and all the wires are still connected. Nothing got yanked out. And that is a real concern when you're dealing with this transport, because it's got all those wires there that you've got to be careful for. And if you're not careful, you can yank them and cause damage. But fortunately, with the blessing of the Lord, because I prayed, oh, did I pray. And everything is back together now. And I am going to set it up for a quick functional test. You can see I'm spinning around here. But in the front, this is where all the stuff happens. This is where the magic happens, right there on the drive spindles and the capstan and the head bank, all that. So I'm going to turn off here and come back when it's all turned on. I'm not going to put the faceplate on yet. I need to do some servicing in there with some chemicals, like some rubber renew, and get the heads all cleaned up and all that. And, you know, just to get it back to a really good operational condition. So after this, it's going to be running. Hold on. Okay, as you can see, I've got the power turned on. Everything turned on normal, like it's supposed to. And everything's working fine. There's the phase-locked speed control. And when it's on speed, the green light comes on. There's the fluorescent display, and there's all the knobs and everything, which you can't tell what they are because the faceplate isn't on yet, but the tape is intact, it's in there, and these buttons down here, as soon as I press this one, we should get some action. So, well, this is pause. There we go. And you see the head section got injected into the tape, okay, and we have volume. At least there's something happening there. Yeah, there it goes. We have needle bump, meter bump. And if you can hear closely, usually when there's a tape problem, there's all kind of snarling noises being made. You can listen clearly that the capstan is spinning on the supply side. The take-up side is going. Everything is going right. The belt solved the problem. So I'm so happy right now. I've just got to take some swabs to the pinch rollers and the head and clean everything up nice and put the faceplate and the cover back on, and we got ourselves a in good shape Pioneer CT-F1250. And look for further videos of me testing this baby out. Okay? So for now, thank you. Take care. See you later.